Do you consider yourself a change maker, but right now you don't have any change to spare? Or maybe you have a heart to make change in your community. You are a dedicated professional, but right now you feel unfulfilled in your current position. Maybe you feel passed over. Maybe it's just not what you want to do anymore, and you're ready to get to the next level in your career. Well, my name is Dr. Kristy Taylor. I'm a certified career and executive coach. And in this series of videos, I'm going to be providing you with tips to help you get to the next level in your career. Today, we're going to be talking about networking. In the social impact sector, it's really important for us as social impact professionals to be able to leverage the network that we build. So if you don't even know what the term social impact means, let's start with that, right? So as a social impact professional, you are somebody who's committed to making change and a difference in your community. You have a heart to help others. You're inspired and motivated. It's like something that you feel deep and passionate about doing, about making a difference. But sometimes when we do this work, if you're an educator, healthcare, nonprofit professional, for example, we are so committed to helping other people that we often forget to help ourselves, right? And when it comes time to it, we are burnt out, we're tired, and we don't know what is that next level for us, the next step for us to go in our career. And so that is why I coined you as a social impact professional, because you are a change maker. So the great thing about working in social impact, though, is that you have an opportunity to build a network, because we build these partnerships with other groups or agencies or individuals so that we can build programming or do outreach. But how do you leverage that opportunity or those networks that you build to be able to move to the next step in your career? Well, I want to give you 5 tips to help you leverage your network and also cultivate strong networks. One, as someone who is a change maker, when it comes to building a network, you should know right off the bat that you have to kind of be out and about. I'm very introverted, even though I'm not a person who loves to jump on YouTube, right? But I know that it has to be done because I want to build a connection with you as a coach. The same thing happens for you as a social impact professional. You have to get out there and you have to connect with other people. And when you look at the network that you've already built, look at that network and see how you can leverage those opportunities. But make sure, again, if you're going to do this, that you're following the guidelines within your organization. People are going to know you by your reputation. And that is what's going to make it so easy for you to get to that next level in your career. So one of the things that you can simply do is just attend industry events, be present. Like I said, I'm not a big fan of jumping up on social media, but it has to be done to build these connections. It's the same thing when you go out to networking events. Engage in different conferences, workshops, webinars. And it's important that you really find yourself around like-minded professionals, because although you're leveraging those networks for professional opportunities within your organization, you just don't know how important it is in the future, because people will know you by your reputation. So collect those business cards, share your phone number, share your email address, and maintain those connections. Another thing that you can do, or number 2, is join online communities. Like I said, I can be very introverted, but come off as extroverted sometimes, right? Because it just depends on how comfortable I am. And you may be in that same situation. If that's the case, what I've done is, a personal example is, I've used places like meetup.com or Facebook groups to be able to build connections with other like-minded individuals. So when you think about joining those, going to those conferences or workshops, being a part of professional organizations, take an opportunity to leverage your LinkedIn. Join some of those professional groups, because you never know. They may have outings in your area. They may have online virtual events that you can attend and take advantage of. And if you're not a big fan of like going out and meeting people physically, start with attending online virtual events, because that will provide you with some great networking opportunities that may lead to either future jobs or projects, or having the opportunity to meet people in person and build friendships. Now, one of the questions that I often get for new graduates, or even some of my more experienced professionals who are seeking to build up their skills, is, Dr. Taylor, well, I might be lacking in this particular area. There are also great opportunities to build a network through volunteerism. And the great thing about volunteering is, if you do it strategically and engage, you can also build those skills that you were seeking to kind of improve for maybe that next level job that you want to go to. The 4th tip I have for you is to seek mentorship. I always like to say is, remember, mentorship and sponsorship are 2 different things. There are people who can mentor you and show you how to navigate through the organizational culture, show you how and connect you with other people. But the great thing about having a mentor is that they can also be a sponsor, or a sponsor is somebody who's going to mention your name in a room when you're not even there, who's going to champion you, who is willing to attach their name to your brand. And that's really important, right? So we need both of those type of relationships, and it's even better when those relationships are one and the same. So know the difference between a mentor and a sponsor, and I encourage you to seek opportunities to build relationships with people where it goes from mentorship to sponsorship, because it may start off as just a mentoring relationship, but then that person becomes willing to attach their brand to your brand and champion you in rooms where your name has been said. The final thing that I'm going to share with you today is maintaining those relationships. So we talked about, you taking advantage of industry events, attending conferences, webinars, and even joining online communities, leveraging volunteerism to your advantage by strategic volunteerism, where you can engage and connect with people while still continuing to build skills, seeking opportunity for mentorship and taking that mentor relationship from mentorship to sponsorship. And number 5 is really about maintaining those relationships that you need to get you to the next level. So it's great to go to all of these networking events and conferences, but what are you doing to maintain those relationships? Connect with people on LinkedIn, stay engaged via email, check in every now and then, join mailing lists, because again, you never know what's going to allow you to connect with other people. I've started off a lot of organizations at a virtual level, attending virtual events just out of curiosity, and then end up attending in person and have made some great connections. So if you're wondering how to get to that next step in your career, start with looking and leveraging your network and actually focusing on building a strong network. And we're going to talk a little bit about reputation management in some future videos, but just know that none of this works without you having a strong reputation. And as somebody who is a social impact professional who's committed to making a difference, your reputation is everything. You want to be known as a great person. One of the things I challenge you to do at the end of this video is to make a list of events and online communities where you can join, and think of at least 2 people that you can reach out to serve as a mentor for you. I also challenge you that if you want to go to the next step in your career, we're going to be hosting a series of free workshops called the Brace for Success Workshop. You can find a link in the bio. I encourage you to enroll. It's free. You also have the opportunity to upgrade to a VIP level. I'm so excited to connect with you guys again, and I look forward to providing you with great career advice. Have a great day.